What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tony Swedberg. I'm here with Billy, and the reason I'm making this video is because after I heard about how many cars this kid, not kid, but man, 23 years old, came into the car business right out of college, real young and successful. He's got his bachelor degree, only 23 years old, came in and sold. How many cars did you sell?
So 33.
33 cars, broke the record at the store. It was how much was it before that?
I think it was like 22. So I
22.
Actually broke my own personal record 3 different times.
Okay, so he set a record, broke his own record, and now he's just pretty much just trying to beat himself, which you should never compare yourself to somebody. Sometimes it's fun to be competitive, but just being a better you every single day, every single month. So what's your number one tip that you would say for somebody coming into the car business new, or someone who's not selling as many cars? Is it put in more hours, internet department? What do you think?
So my personal opinion is it's going to be a combination of everything. Come to make the sale, it's going to come down to if you can make the customer trust you within that first meet and greet, because that's the biggest thing. Some people are going to come off and they're going to come off too pushy or too much as a salesman. If you come off as their friend and they trust you right off the bat and you gain their trust, the process is going to move quicker. It's going to move more efficiently, and you're going to do less negotiating because the people are going to trust you. Like, one of my clients literally asked me after I brought them the price, they're like, because they trust me so much, they're like, what do you think I should do? And if a customer can ever ask you that, that's the greatest feeling ever, because
I have had somebody ask me that.
See?
That's awesome. So 33 cars. I mean, you must have been working a lot. Were you working bell to bell, 9 to 9, or?
So I was putting in more hours than everyone. I had a lot more people in the showroom compared to others because I was putting in a lot more hours. So, I'd come in early, I'd grind, I'd take all my leads, do all my follow-up, and, just work and doing the grind, believing in yourself, making your time efficient rather than just wasting time, and you're going to get a lot done, and, it's not hard.
What really impressed me with him, and why we're on the camera right now, is 33 cars to me is very impressive, but every single month he's continuing to put out 25 to 30 cars consistently, and I just want to know where you get the drive. Motivation comes at first to have that good first month and prove yourself to the managers, but I see a lot of people proving themselves to the managers and everybody around them, and then they kind of fall off and hang out. How did you stay so consistent? Was it like the paychecks were real big? Do you have like a goal? Are you trying to buy a house? Are you trying to do something? I mean, what is it that just gave you that drive?
So at first, it was more of wanting to prove to myself that I'm able to do it, and not only to myself, to everyone. You're new, no one believes in you, nobody knows who you are yet. So, I wanted to make an impression on everyone. That way the managers know who I am. And then after that, to continue doing it, it was pretty much just, progression. I love progression. If you're not progressing, you're not doing something right. And in this business, it's very cutthroat. So you could sell 35 months in a row, but after that, if you drop below 20 and there's another top dog, it doesn't matter. This job is all about now, now, now. So when the time comes for a manager spot, if you're not selling that 30 at that time and someone else is, guess what? You're not going to get that management spot. So if you ever want to move up in this business, you just have to continually, putting in the work, continually grinding and getting better, because tomorrow another stud might come in and they might take your spot.
So he has a brother in finance, and I can tell, he probably gave him some tips on how he got into finance. And that's exactly, those are wise words. You guys have to realize that when you're going to get promoted, they're not going to be like, oh, he's capable of selling 33 cars. No, they're going to see consistently month after month. Are you strong enough to make it? Are you strong enough to go to that next level? Are you like management material? Are you a leader? Are you, positive all the time, or are you blacking people out or whatever? So there's just a lot of things that go into getting promoted. Anything else for tips? The way you dress,
just try to look clean. I try to keep the face nice and clean, keep the shirt tucked in, just be able to relate to every single customer. If you can dress and look clean enough and you have the looks, you can kind of build that rapport with every single customer, and that's pretty much it.
So be surprisingly unconfrontational. right when you come in, if someone's like, oh, I'm just looking, don't worry, I already sold a car today, my name's Tony, you know, something that just makes them feel comfortable. They take down their guard.
Of course.
And that's very important. You seem different than other people. You know, people seem to care too much when they're trying to sell a car. He just got off of a phone call before this, and you know, he said, you know, if there's scratches or anything wrong with the car, you know, you don't have to buy it. No big deal at all. You just hand me the keys back, and I'll return the car. You know, just making them feel extremely comfortable that nothing's going to go wrong. And when people are that comfortable with you, you know, they buy.
Very true. And if you want more tips, you gotta continually watching Tony's, and we'll hit you with another video soon.
Okay, so guys.
So Tony actually helped me with my closing techniques, because coming right out of college, you know, I knew I had the brain, I knew I can, you know, catch a hang of everything. But, you know, I was scrolling through YouTube one day, I was like, you know, how do these top people do it? And, you know, I just Googled how to close, best car sales. And, of course, I found Tony, and I started watching his videos, and I actually used some of his closes within my first month. And surprisingly, they work. So, you know, I just use those, and I try to just make everything better. So if you know what I mean, you just follow his tips, it'll definitely help with the success.
Car business is like its own little world. That's crazy. When I met him, you know, I wanted to come down here to his dealership, and he said he would give me an interview. So he's only 5-6 months in, and he's putting away money like crazy, saving tens of thousands of dollars. So if you guys, you know, want to retire at a young age, or you guys want to start your own business or something, you know, the car business can definitely give you that capital to start and do whatever you want. So it's a great source of income. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe for more.
Thank you.
Cool.